So I mentioned earlier that you studied economics and sports management at USF. So I always think when I think of baseball and economics, I think of that scene in Moneyball where
Yeah.
Billy Bean says under his breath to Peter Brand, "Baseball and economics." So in what different ways have you kind of combined the two?
I actually got the inspiration for economics from that scene itself, honestly. So, I've been a big baseball fan, not just playing, but statistics and analytics I've been getting into. I feel like that really, you know, that was something I really wanted to do and still something I'm still looking to do. I've been working with economics for 4 years. I'm looking to get my master's now. I've been in contact with a lot of people and working in the front office with the MLB and San Francisco Giants, trying to get something. I had something lined up, but the season ended it, and I'm working on different stuff right now. Different analytic stuff with R. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but I've run different projects working with Moneyball stats and using them for different teams. I ran a 2010 San Francisco Giants Moneyball project, and it was a lot of fun. It's something I'm looking to continue to get better at.
So being a very analytical driven guy, how much time did it take for you to start understanding these new advanced metrics that kind of have cemented themselves as like a mainstay in this game? So how long did it take for you to understand them?
Um, I'd say when I was playing at Reardon, I really didn't like him. We had a team manager, one of my best friends, Brian Guo. He was the guy that kept pushing me to look at them and stuff. Um, it wasn't until I'd say 2 or 3 years ago I really started to understand them and get a hold on what they meant. Stats like WOBA and WRC. It's like to the common person, you're like, what is that? But my friend Brian just kept, he kept sending me articles and stuff. You're like, yeah, you need to study up on this, study up on that. And yeah, he was a team manager, and he works for the UCLA football team with Chip Kelly. So he's gonna be a special one, I'd say, in that field.
That's awesome. So you mentioned out of the park baseball before, and I had to come back to it because I play it too, and I've been doing some historical franchises, and I literally Googled like worst teams of all time, and I'd take like a 3 year period and try to kind of bring that team back. So what do you do in OOTP? Do you do stuff similar? What's kind of your strategy in that game?
Oh, like I've mentioned, Brian, my friend Brian, we usually do a random number generator. So every single time we play, we go on a random number generator. So we get 1 through 30, and basically we'd go 1 through 15 AL, 16 through 30 NL, and we just pick a random team and go from there. We set the budgets the same, do different settings and stuff, and we just try to do our best. Usually, we play a 10-year season or franchise, trying to get as much trophies as we can. I think right now we're doing the Mariners, and it was kind of tough, but surprisingly, we both won a World Series within 3 years with the Mariners, which is surprising with how bad their team is right now.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's usually what we've been doing. I see a lot of people doing 25-man Mike Trout teams and
Oh yeah, I've seen
York
that.
Dale
Yeah.
Company teams. But yeah, I haven't really done too much historical stuff yet.
Mm. So um, you clearly have the blueprint of like the mold of what you want to do. So what are some goals that you have as doing this as a possible career moving forward? You mentioned you're in communication with some people in the in front offices. So what are some goals for you? What's your ideal career in baseball?
Um, I'd say work in baseball operations, specifically with the Giants. I grew up rooting for them. I work for them now, and I just love coming to the yard every day to work. I know I wasn't really too thrilled about being on the groundskeeping team when I first started, but I ended up loving it a lot, and I miss it a lot. Um, Ideally, I really want to work with the Giants just because I want to. It feels that much better to see your team win, and I want to be part of that. With that being said, I'd say baseball operations with any team would be a dream come true. Having to work under general managers, if not become a general manager one day. So yeah, I'd say that's the dream to become a general manager.